Hi guys. I'll be back at you. Another story for you. The old textile mill on the edge of Milford had been shuttered since the '89 layoffs. Locals called it the spinner's tomb. After the night shift supervisor, who never came out after a late inspection, the story was he got caught in one of the big carding machines, ripped apart in seconds. Official report said accident. Unofficial versions said he was pushed. 3 urban explorers broke in last October. Jax, his girlfriend Lena, and their friend Marcus. They were after the classic shots, rusted looms, broken skylights, moonlight slicing through the dust like blades. They slipped through a busted door around 11 p.m., flashlights off to avoid attention. The main weaving floor was massive. Rows of silent jacquard looms stretched into the dark like rows of iron skeletons. Every few minutes a chain would clink somewhere high up in the rafters for no reason. Wind, they told themselves. They split up to cover more ground. Marcus headed toward the boiler room for the graffiti. Lena went up the catwalk for overhead angles. Jack stayed on the floor, filming slow pans. About 20 minutes in, Jax's phone picked up something on the audio he didn't notice until later. A low, rhythmic thump, thump, thump. Not footsteps, more like a loom starting up, slow, deliberate, the way old belt-driven ones used to heartbeat when power came on. He called out, no answer from the others. Then Lena's voice echoed from above, calm but tight. Jax, the catwalk is moving, like it's breathing. He swept his light up. The metal catwalk was empty, but the chains hanging from the overhead shafts were swaying in perfect unison, left to right, like someone invisible was walking the length of it. Marcus radioed in next, his voice crackling over the walkie. Guys, the boiler's hot, like really hot. There's steam coming out of the valves that hadn't been touched in decades. Jax told them to meet up at the center loom. As he jogged over, his flashlight caught something on the floor. A single red thread, bright, new-looking, stretched in a straight line across the concrete for about 30 feet, leading toward the biggest loom in the room, the one with the blood-stained safety guard still bent outward from '89. He followed it. At the base of the machine, the thread disappeared into the intake rollers, and then the loom started. Not loud at first, just a soft whir, the flywheel turning by itself. Dust cascaded off the belts. The thump, thump, thump picked up speed. Jax backed away. His light hit the control panel. Every lever was in the off position, but the machine kept accelerating. From above, Lena screamed. Short, cut off. Marcus burst out of the boiler room hallway. She's gone. The catwalk just folded like paper. I saw her fall, but there's no body down there. Jack spun. The red thread was now moving, being pulled into the loom faster and faster, and woven into the fabric coming out of the other side was something impossible, a pattern, human silhouette after human silhouette, repeating, getting closer or clearer with each pass, their faces, Jax's, Lena's, Marcus's, smiling calm like old family portraits. The loom was deafening now, gears screaming. The whole floor vibrated. Marcus grabbed Jax's arm. We leave now. They ran for the loading door. Halfway there, every light they had died at once, pitch black. Then a single voice, soft, female, almost kind, came from everywhere and nowhere. You left the threads untied last time. We had to finish the pattern ourselves. A hand, cold, calloused, impossibly strong, closed around Jax's wrist. He wrenched free and kept running. Marcus was right behind him. They made it outside, collapsed in the weeds, gasping. Lena never came out. Cops searched for 3 days, found nothing. No body, no sign of struggle, just the red thread still hanging from the loom, taut, leading into the darkness of the machine, like it was waiting for the next pass. Jax and Marcus don't talk about it much, but sometimes Jax wakes up at 3:17 a.m. with the taste of machine oil in his mouth and the faint sound of a loom in his ears, and on his pillow every time there's a single red thread, fresh, still warm. Thanks for listening, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.